India's 15th Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who was born after the independence of India, represents the entire generation of new generation.
That he has invited the Sri Lankan president. So despite that fact, and there was obviously some opposition and cynicism over the invitation to Nawaz Sharif. So despite everything, he has done what he wanted to do. So that pretty much sets up the stage for what comes up next in terms of foreign policy for India.
And the reluctance over the invite towards the Sri Lankan president over it.
Like Mr. Nawaz Sharif sitting with the outgoing Prime Minister Manmohan Singh.
Is that significant? The place setting, if you like.
Yes, that kind of shows, because one is outgoing, then the other one is the current Prime Minister. So that's quite,
ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता का अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा।
Sadly, we do not have an English translation available for our viewers. So, Vandana, I wonder if you could help us out here and just tell us what is being
the
said.
oath. That's the oath that every Prime Minister. It's basically when you say that you will follow the constitutional duties and you will be loyal to the constitution. So that's the kind of oath that he's taking as a Prime Minister.
संविधान और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगा।
So basically he's saying that he will do justice to all people, they may be from any religion or they may be from any region. So basically there are the different sets of oaths that as head of the nation, as the Prime Minister he is taken. So one by one he'll read through and he's doing it in Hindi.
Cross live back to Delhi now, where this ceremony is taking place, and talk to our correspondent Zubair Ahmed. Zubair, what is the atmosphere like in Delhi right now?
Well, it's electric and it's quite a spectacle as the Prime Minister is taking the oath. It is a significant occasion in India because he is the first Prime Minister born after India gained independence in 1947. So he represents the aspirations of a huge number of young people who make up more than 50% of India's population, and many of them have voted for Mr. Modi to power. And now he has a lot of responsibility. As he himself said a little after he won the elections, he said that he would definitely meet the aspirations of young people. He himself is known to be quite well versed with modern technology, with Twitter, and he is very good at tweeting all the time. Nobody quite knows what Mr. Modi thinks, what he has.
Good luck and God bless you, India.